Hello! What is going on, everybody? As you all know, the round of 16s are approaching very, very soon. We just had a very interesting group stage. I did a video reacting to my group stage predictions. If you haven't seen already, go check it out. I'll leave a link in the description below. But today, we're going to be predicting the round of 16 matchups with other YouTuber Irfoslavia. You might have seen my other videos where we predicted the World Cup qualifiers and all that. But today we have a lot of tough matchups to cover. We're going to be predicting who wins, what the scoreline will be. We'll give that all for you there. I'm just hoping I at least get who goes forward right. Scoreline is a bit too hard to predict. But before we get into this video, let's take a look at our sponsor, OneFootball. OneFootball is honestly one of the most convenient football apps where you can access scores, statistics, news, and it's going to serve you very well for Euro 2020. There are tabs for the match schedules, the tables. There's also a tab for the latest news, and you can receive extra notifications for your favorite teams you want to be following. You can also look up statistics for every player that's playing in Euro 2020, so you'll never be behind on how well each player is doing. You can stay up to date with your fantasy team and all that. This app is very convenient. It's way better to have everything in one place rather than to Google search everything over and over again. I highly recommend you get this because it's free, easy to use. Go check it out right now. I'll leave a link in the description below. Alright, getting back into today's video. Irfan, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. What's up with you, Isaac? How about these games?
Oh, man. They're looking pretty tough out here. I mean, I'm a bit nervous for Croatia, obviously, but round of 16 maybe seems doable to them. We'll get into that, though. We got to take a look at all of these round of 16 matchups, starting with Belgium versus Portugal. What are you saying for this, Irfan?
Belgium versus Portugal. Yo, to be honest, I'm not like rooting for Portugal. I think Belgium got this win, and it's gonna be an easy one. Maybe not easy. Ronaldo's gonna try his best, but 2-0 victory. Lukaku is in form. I don't know, man. I think Belgium got this win easily. 2-0. Portugal lose.
I'm gonna have to agree with you that Belgium make it on top. I've been thinking they're the favorites for this tournament for a while, and I still think they're one of the stronger contenders. Obviously, Portugal have been in a tough group, so it's hard to judge how they've been. But that loss against Germany was very high scoring. Obviously, they can turn things around, and this match is a flip of a coin. But I'm going to say 2-1 to Belgium. Lukaku will get on the score sheet. That's what I think, but it's going to be very close.
We can't doubt Portugal. I feel like they can make an upset here. Ronaldo especially, because he is the top goal scorer in Euro Cup right now with 5 goals, most of them penalties, obviously. But never doubt Portugal, but I'm going to predict Belgium winning.
Yeah, of course. I mean, Portugal are a great side, but you got to pick somebody here, and I think it's going to be a super close battle, but Belgium just edged it, I think. I think they're going to be very motivated to do something in this tournament. Obviously, Portugal, super motivated as well, but it's Belgium's time to shine. It's one of their last opportunities to take advantage of this golden generation. I think they got it, but it's going to be a close battle, and it is a bit unfortunate they both have to face each other so soon. Both great sides.
My bracket's busted already, bro. I did not expect Portugal, Belgium this early, to be honest.
Well, the next one might be a little bit easier. Italy versus Austria. Now, Austria obviously impressed a lot of people. I wasn't expecting they would do that well in the group stage, honestly. I thought they would crash. I mean, they do have quality players, but internationally, they don't have the best record in tournaments. So I thought they would crash, but they're here in the round of 16s. Props to them. But this is Italy we're talking about here. Italy have been superb lately. Only clean sheets so far. 2 matches finishing 3-0. I think this is going to be Italy's match. I'm going to predict 3-0 for this as well, to be honest.
Yep, I'm going to say the same way because they won their first 2 games 3-0. They would bench their starters, resting them for their last game. I believe they're going to have full force again against Austria 3-0. Immobile going to get on the score sheet again because he is their consistent scorer. Arnautovic, he was mad against Macedonia for some reason. Who knows why? Everybody, he did what he did. Got suspended. Austria still got in there. But Austria, I think got lucky. I don't want to say lucky, but they did play better. But I don't think they could keep up with Italy. Italy win this 3-0. I see Ciro Immobile scoring a goal.
Yeah, Austria didn't look very impactful against Netherlands. Obviously, it's a very tough side, but Italy are looking even more consistent than Netherlands so far. So I don't see them doing anything against Italy. Prove me wrong, Austria, but Italy looking like one of the strong contenders to win the entire tournament now. Next up, France versus Switzerland. Switzerland have been fairly impressive so far. They always do pull through in the group stages with brilliant results, nice goals. Shaqiri always comes through for Switzerland. But this is France we're talking about.
That is very tough, yeah. I want to say France, because I did predict them in the end to go through. So I'm going to say France win this, and we'll make it close. We'll make it 1-0 victory for France.
France have been brilliant, obviously, in the past tournaments. They're looking a tiny bit more doubtful, but I still think they're going to get the momentum and build it from there. They did that in the World Cup, where they were a bit shaky in the group stage, and then they just built off that momentum and got better and better. Their match against Argentina in the round of 16s was very, very close. I think it finished 4-3. For this one, I'm going to say 2-1. Now,
here's yours, bro.
The big one, Croatia versus Spain. Now, obviously, these teams have history. Croatia and Spain played each other in the group stage in the last Euros. Croatia had a great victory against them. Can they repeat that? I don't know. It's a tough one because Spain haven't also been looking at their best. In the group stage, yeah, they beat Slovakia 5-0, but those first two matches, they were struggling to score. They don't have a reliable striker up top, looks like. I thought Moreno would be a better replacement for Morata, but he also hasn't been delivering as much as I thought he would. Morata obviously being all over the place.
I don't know what's wrong with Morata at all, to be honest. Like, he was, I guess the coach really loves him, so he wants to give him a shine, but he's not doing nothing well for club and country, to be honest. Yeah, this is going to be real tough because both teams are slacking until the last game, because against Scotland, Croatia won. They played their best game throughout the whole group in that game. And then Spain, same with Spain. Spain versus Slovakia, 5-0 victory. Everybody was in form, apparently, so this one's really tough.
I think Croatia do have a chance. I want to be wishful and hopeful here. I'm going to say 3-2 for Croatia. I think it's going to be a close game. I think both of these sides definitely have been showing their strengths and weaknesses lately, and it's going to be a very tough matchup for both of them. I definitely don't want to outrule Spain. We all know they have class, but they are experimenting with a lot of new players this year, and I think that Croatia might be able to just edge them, but I could easily be wrong on this. This is me being a bit hopeful here, but I'm going to say 3-2 for Croatia. It's going to be an exciting match. Perisic has been looking incredible lately, as well as Modric. But we can't forget about Spain. Even in the matches that they've been losing, they've been holding possession very well. They've been controlling the game. It's the finishing that's their problem. But they just let out all their goals against Slovakia, obviously. So it's a really tough one, but I'm going to say 3-2. What do you think?
I don't think this is going to be an exciting game, to be honest. I think this goes to penalties.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's going to be a repeat of last World Cup for Croatia, where all they're going is to penalties. Livakovic has to save them. Their defense has to save them. I agree, Spain probably have more possessions, but they can't finish. So it's going to go to penalties. Croatia 0-0 win in penalties.
Croatia easily could go to penalties because we've seen in the World Cup twice they've gone to penalties with Russia and Denmark and nearly with England, thankfully not. But I think Croatia can just edge that. The goals they scored against Scotland were amazing.
If they both play like they did in the last game, then it's going to be high scoring and unpredictable. But I'm just basing off match day 1 and 2, 0-0 penalties. Whoever happens, it happens.
Moving on to Sweden versus Ukraine.
Ooh. This one is I'm excited for this one, to be honest. Yarmolenko and Yaremchuk are beast combination. I think they're better than Aaron Ramsey and Bale, to be honest, because they're probably the best duo in the Euros right now. They're just unlucky, unfortunately, to get third place, Ukraine. And Sweden, I don't know what's going on with Sweden, but they got first place in their group. And Forsberg out there controlling the team. I'm going to say Sweden win this 1-0, but it could be 2-1 too, but I'm going to say 1-0.
Sweden have been looking like the better team so far, but Ukraine can easily turn things around and start to improve. Yarmolenko could score beauty again. It's a really tough one to decide, but I'm going to have to agree with you on this 1-0 for Sweden. They've just been looking like the better team so far. They topped their group. They topped Spain and Poland. Most people were not expecting that. Many people were favoring Spain and Poland in this group, and they proved everyone wrong. I think they will grab a solid win against Ukraine. Now, the next big one, England versus Germany. I'm torn about this. I genuinely don't know what to decide. Both have their strengths and weaknesses for sure, we've seen. England have not been looking as good as we thought they would up top. But defensively, they have been very impressive. They've kept only clean sheets so far. They only have one goal scorer so far, Raheem Sterling, which is a bit surprising. I thought all of their attackers would make more of a contribution. I mean, they made it to the top of the group respectfully and deservingly, but who knows? They could easily crash to Germany, as Germany definitely are looking better in the attack, but maybe a little bit more inconsistent in the defense.
Yeah, I'm giving it to England as well. I mean, I don't know if I'm giving it. Maybe Germany. Who knows, dude? But yeah, England have been playing English football. You see that in the Premier League, how they play. And Raheem Sterling is showing he can lead this team to victory. Who needs these other Harry Kane? Harry Kane, what has he done? Except miss some shots. No offense. But it's not coming home. I'm going to say it's not coming home. Germany win 2-0. Ooh.
This is definitely England's toughest obstacle yet. And if they make it through, things might get a little bit easier for them, but who knows? I don't know. I think it's going to go to penalties. 1-1 goes to penalties. I'm pulling my penalty card here. Ah, man.
You got the best. You got to get the best goalkeeper, Neuer or Pickford. Come on, bro.
I know I'm going to get hate for this because a lot of people are passionate about England doing well. I'm going to go with Germany winning this one on penalties. It's going to be a very, very tough match for both these teams.
To be fair, Germany haven't been playing their best either, so we got to go. I'm going with Germany. You going with Germany. This could shock both of us, to be honest.
Moving on to the next match. I don't want to talk about that one anymore. Netherlands versus Czech Republic.
This is actually a good one too, because Netherlands, they're not consistent, you know, they're very inconsistent, but they're getting victories. And Czech Republic are just showing up. I'm gonna go with Netherlands here, and against them it's gonna be 3-0 Netherlands win.
I think Netherlands got the win as well. I don't think it's gonna be that high scoring. I think it's gonna be closer. I think Czech Republic will put off a good fight. We've seen defensively they're compact, well organized. I don't think they're going to be stomped over. And Schick has been incredible as well.
I forgot about Patrick Schick.
I think he's got potential to maybe pull off a threat against Netherlands. I'm going to say 2-1 for Netherlands. I think it's going to be a close fight. Next one and final one. Wales versus Denmark. Two potential underdogs.
I don't want to go against Wales, but Wales and Bale's been trash. How do you sky it in a PK? But hey, you got an assist with Ramsey. You did get another assist as well. But I'm going to give it to Denmark in this one. I'm going to give it 2-1 Denmark. We're doing it for Christian Eriksen. This is my sleeper pick. Denmark are going to go far because of Christian Eriksen's and the faith people are supporting Christian Eriksen and Denmark.
I feel bad because we have the same predictions all around for all of these matchups, but I'm going to agree with you here. I mean, I don't agree with you on that Bale statement, though. Bale's been very good despite missing that penalty, and Ramsey as well. Definitely a very solid duo. But Denmark as a whole have been looking like they've been showing a lot of heart. That match against Russia was incredible from them. I'm going to say 2-1 for Denmark. It's going to be a good fight.
We can't be shocked if Wales does come back. If I wanted to go the opposite way, I could say 2-0. But something tells me, I don't know, it's in the air, the European Cup air, that people want Denmark to win and keep going. And it just might happen. You know, I can't see it any other way.
Who knows? I mean, I think one or two upsets are bound to happen, but that is our prediction video, guys. Thank you all for making it to the end. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like. Go check out Irfoslavia if you haven't already. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below. But yeah, take care. Laku noć.
Ciao.